Alright, welcome back to another video. We're just going to be doing a breakdown. Yeah, just a breakdown of the $500 Volvo. Alright, let's start back from the very beginning, the Volvo before this one, which I've done videos on. Which also ironically only cost $500. Alright, like I said, let's go back to when we got the other one, which was March 2022. Yeah, so March 22, I think it was one morning or something, or one afternoon, because me and my father were looking for just an old car, well he was mainly, and stumbled across, I think I saw the Facebook listing, which I'll chuck up here with a photo of it. Now it was very dirty, but it wasn't before we've got photos of what it looked like when we went there, and got that because, yeah, like I said, ironically, it was also $500 because they just wanted it gone. But it had, I don't think I have photos, but it had rust in this quarter panel, like rust hole. Driver's side quarter panel full of filler, which was nice. Originally, the passenger side door handle didn't open, but that was easy fix. It was just WD-40 and it opened. Pretty sure, because it wasn't one of these door handles, I think they call it a recessed door, no. I think this is a recessed door handle. I don't know, I'll find it. I think it's rather recessed or decessed, I don't know. Indoor door handle, we'll say that. And basically, whenever you pulled on it, it felt like you were going to break the door handle. And that was a 1972 Volvo 144. I think it was a deluxe, but had a facelift, so Grand Lux. This is the old grille. So yeah, it was a deluxe with a Grand Lux front. My dad's pretty sure that had a front end collision at some point, and they just put that on, or they just preferred that. It was also painted. It was originally painted a very bright yellowy orange, which I'll put up here if I have a colour photo of it. I'll just find one online. But it's like, they went over it with this colour, but it was like house paint. Which again, photos of, yeah. These two, they were both B20A single carb, like the one that's on the stand over there. Yeah, like this one, not in this condition. It had, this was a garden hose that went to the carby on the old one. Had a seized water pump. What else? A very bad fuel pump, which is literally just down here. This was the one, yeah, that came off the old one. Yeah, you can hear that. Wasn't putting anything through, so that was lovely. What else? It was a, not column shift automatic, but floor shift, don't know what they call that. That's where these brown seats came from, the old one. Because it had a brown interior, which, yeah, I didn't mind it, but father wasn't a great fan of it. But yeah, the dash was a lot more cracked than the other one, but they had tape and it was horrendous. What else? These seals, no, not those ones, it was these rubber ones. They were perished on the other Volvo. It was rusty, like it was, had a rust hole like in this panel. It really wasn't a big hole, it was quite little actually. Had rust in the same spot as this one, which is back here. Oh yeah, you guys also just saw us. Engine bay has been repainted. I don't know if it was done in the old video, I don't think so. Repainted, now got two sensors on the way for the Volvo. And then we've got to get a new relay because this little terminal just snapped off. But yeah, had same rust hole there. What else? Had rust holes on the windscreen, just like this one actually. different front. I prefer the other front, honestly, but that's just me. Mirrors are slightly different. Don't know, I think that's about it. The back end's the same. Yeah, the back end's the same, it just has less holes for badging. Now we can get on to the current Volvo, which is a 1971 Grand Lux, I think. I think it's a Deluxe. Basically, it's top of the range because this colour, which says on the tag, colour 42, which is California white, was only available in the top spec of these Volvos. So I think it's a Deluxe. I'll put it up on the screen. Column auto. Yeah, column shift auto. You've seen the inside. The body's a lot better than the other one. It's not. This is solid here. Unlike the other one. Yeah, this one has these door handles, which I quite like more than the other ones. That was loud. Again, B20 single carb. Bam. I've got photos. Oh, I've got a video of when we were looking at it, which I'll put. And apparently, this Volvo was used as a track car. It's supposedly used as a track car, which is weird because it's like 70 horses. But yeah, maybe it was a bit of fun. I don't know. Yeah, apparently it was tracked not by the previous owner, but owner before that, because the previous owner had it for 5 years, I think it was. So unlike the other one, which has been sat since 1994 off the road, this one was on the road at least 2019, 2020, around then. So it's it's better. And the brakes work on this one, so that's better. Yeah, overall this is just a better Volvo than the other one. But that's what, because of the old one, is the reason why we got this one. So yeah, $500 Volvo, which started from another $500 Volvo. Because as well, this was also initially just going to be used for parts for the other one. But because the body is better, and just overall it's just better, decided to keep this one instead of the other one. So let's finish the breakdown of this, because I know I haven't done a full in-depth of where it started, or how it started, or how. I don't think I've mentioned. I don't know. Might have mentioned how much this cost. I'm not going to go into too much depth of that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for 60 subscribers, by the way. Greatly appreciate it. And if you like it, like this video, and like Volvos or Pulsars, which you can see there, subscribe, it's free, doesn't hurt, and like the video. And leave a comment down below to maybe say what project car you have, if any. I'd honestly be quite interested to know. See what other project cars around there are and what you've done to them. It'd be quite cool. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and hopefully the next one will be when the engine's back in. But I don't know when that is, because my dad's just ordered the sensors. I'll show you the sensors actually before I finish this video. So one of them is oil pressure, because it was bent and knackered, and the other one Okay, I'm just going to pause because there's a great big truck coming. Anyway, the truck's gone. And this one, which is the coolant temperature switch. Just need those two. I think it costs like $100 in total, which is good. Then, gotta try and protect this engine bay without scratching it. And it can go back in. And then hopefully have a running Volvo again. And then, what's the rest? It just needs a bit of wiring. Oh yeah, also these wheels are from an S70, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I need to stop rambling. Like the video, like, subscribe, comment what project cars and that. And I'll see all of you in the next video.